Oh shit. Yay. No. Hey guys, professional chef ShredderFTW here. How you guys doing today? Welcome back to my cooking show. Guys, I know it's been a while since we did our last video, but guys, due to the overwhelming amount of support on that video and the continuous requests that I'm getting to do another episode of Cooking with Shredder, I finally gave in, decided to don my chef's apron again, and do a little bit of cooking with you guys. So, as you guys know, I'm extremely experienced in cooking. At only 14 years of age, I've had over 20 years of cooking experience. I've cooked all sorts of foods, and I'm here today to teach you guys how to cook food. I know a lot of you guys are pretty trash at cooking, so it's okay, and I understand. But over the past 20 years, I've perfected my craft. Today, as you guys can probably guess from the ingredients, we're gonna be doing an American classic. And as you guys know, this month we had the 4th of July. We're gonna be cooking some hamburgers today. Here I have some slider buns, 6-pack actually, something I don't have. We got some Borden American cheese. Of course, we have a fresh tomato as part of the toppings. And right here I have a bowl where I have pre-mixed the beef with a bunch of salt, pepper, and other things to spice up our meat. And I also added a bunch of flour so that later when we try to make patties, the beef will stick. So as you guys can see, the professional chef has everything prepared. I even got a pan over there, which we're gonna be using to sizzle these patties. Now guys, I gotta say, I got a really good feeling about these. These burgers are gonna be absolutely delicious. You guys ready? We're gonna make the best burgers we've ever seen in America today. Let's go. Oh, and I almost forgot. We got some Applewood smoked bacon right here, which I bought to also add onto our burgers to add some extra flavor. Everyone likes some good bacon with their burger, you know what I'm saying? So I'm also gonna be sizzling these, adding them to the burgers, and everything's gonna be fine and dandy. Also guys, last time, I know I had a recipe, but I've greatly improved my cooking skills since last time, and guys, I decided not to use a recipe today. I mean, after 20 years of cooking experience, no one needs a recipe, you know what I'm saying? So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this flour into the meat a little bit. So what we're gonna do is just give this a nice grab. Oh yeah. As you guys can see, what you wanna do is you wanna really get in there. You really wanna get in there and mix your meat.
What is that?
Make sure it's nice and thoroughly mixed so that you don't get any pockets of flour. And personally, I think the best part about mixing meat is the sound. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Alright, so now that we got our now that we have our meat properly mixed, as you guys can see, the meat is sticking together quite nicely after we added the flour in. And now I believe it is time to start forming our patties. Now, we're gonna be making 2 burgers today. So let's get a plate right over here. And basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a bunch of meat out, not too much, right? Not too much. And basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna form a patty with it. You see, being of Chinese descent, I've had quite a bit of experience with making dumplings and seeing my relatives make dumplings, and I like to think myself a pretty skilled shaper of any sort of food. Shaping these patties should definitely be no problem. Now, you don't want to make these patties too big, because basically what happens is it won't fit inside the bun. So usually this would be where you stop and make the next patty, but we are on the Shredder cooking show. And we all know that whenever you're making patties, you have to add a bit of force so that the meat stays together. So what I like to do is I like to take a bunch of extra meat right here, take my pre-made patty, and basically just kind of slap it on. It's really simple, and it's very, very effective. I haven't seen a lot of other people do this, but we're on the Shredder cooking show. Obviously, these are all my own methods. So basically what you want to do, you want to back up a little bit because it might get in your face. And guys, trust me, this is totally harmless. This is totally gonna work. So basically you're gonna take the extra meat, right? Most people would just say slap it on gently. Nah. Yay! I'm extremely experienced in cooking. So if it doesn't work the first time, you can always try it a second time, yeah? Life is full of mistakes, and one of the biggest lessons I can teach you guys is You know, learn from your mistakes and improve yourself. You know, don't dwell on them because you know, you don't become a better person that way. So just add a little bit more meat to this. Honestly, guys, this is looking like a really nice patty. So obviously the previous method didn't work. So what I'm gonna do this time is just give this a nice slap with no extra meat because it kind of went all over the place. But that's all good. Oh shit! Right, so I actually had a mat there. No worries. It's all completely clean. You know, 5-second rule. All right, so that's our first patty finished, completely well stuck together. Let's make our second one. And this is a necessary step, by the way. Just gotta make sure your meat is nice and tenderized. This one's actually a little bit smaller than the other one, but I think that's okay. We got 2 decent sized patties right here. So with the patties out of the way, now we can start cooking. Oh, and I almost forgot. You can't have burgers without a good side of fries, you know what I'm saying? So I bought a nice bag of fries right here, and we're gonna be cooking these in the oven along with the burgers. Of course, our main priority is still these 2 burgers right here, and of course the bacon, which we will do after our burgers are complete. All right, so we're switching over to the phone just a little bit for this process. I'm gonna put these right over there. We got our pan ready. I'm gonna preheat this a little bit. All right, so I've got the fire starting. The pan is starting to heat up just a little bit. I'm gonna add, of course, a little bit of oil inside, and let's get these patties rolling, boys. Of course, guys, not too much oil. We don't wanna be completely fat. You know, just add a little bit of oil in there. You know, that looks about nice. What do you guys say? Actually, I'll add a little bit more. Nice. Okay, good. That's a good amount of oil. You know, we'll let that simmer a little bit. I'm gonna whisk that around the pan a little bit. You know, as you guys love. Oh my god, look at these cooking skills. Like, oh my gosh.
What is that?
This is what 20 years of experience can do to you. Look at this. It might seem like this is a lot, but trust me, once you add these patties in, these things soak up oil like beasts. Now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add this in right here. And just gotta be a little bit careful because you don't want to actually, you know, have the oil hit your hand. Now, none actually hit my hand there because obviously I'm an expert, but you guys just gotta make sure because it can be very, very hurty. Now, being Asian, we cook everything with chopsticks. So, we're gonna move this over right here. Nice, so this is cooking. We're gonna let that sit, and we're also gonna add this other one in. Obviously, since we have 2. Actually, I think it's a little easier to use your hand here. And like I said before, maybe you could add that in very carefully. You see, as you guys can see, no oil went out. I'm gonna move the oil around a little bit so that nothing gets burnt. And I don't think it should get burnt because right now we are on about medium fire. So that's exactly where you want it. Don't want it to be too high because then it actually burns the patties, and that's not good. Whoa! All right, so look at how fast the first one cooked. I'm gonna turn down the fire a little bit. But yeah, guys, the first one cooked pretty fast, so I flipped it onto its other side. Now, guys, as you guys can.
Boy!
Crap. You see, first try, not even close. Guys, every single time we use knives on the show, I gotta emphasize knife safety. Do not use knives like toys, okay? They can be very, very dangerous. Do not wave them around, and you can seriously injure yourself or others in the kitchen with you using knives. So please do not flail them around and be very, very, very careful when using them. Really, really important, guys. All right, so you see, obviously a master like me would never do that. As you guys can hear, the satisfying cackle of the oil in the pan. So basically what you want to do with tomatoes is you just want to cut them side by side like this, and you just want to bring them all the way down, bring down your knife, and just cut nice thin slices. Nothing too thick, yeah? But also don't make them too thin because then it like forms a weird shape and you don't really get much tomato at all. I totally know what I'm talking about. So now we got a absolutely perfectly sliced tomato right here. I'm gonna lay out all the slices. Obviously, you're gonna only need about 1 of them. If you guys really like tomatoes, maybe 2, but usually I would say 1 is more than enough. I'm actually gonna eat this one right now. delicious. Now, both patties are off. They might look a little bit overcooked, but I assure you they are no way overcooked. If anything, they might even be a little undercooked still. So we're just gonna check really, really quick. This one, as you guys can see, is brown all the way in. I don't think this one is undercooked at all. This one looks good. And good news, boys, this one is just as well done as the other one. See, two perfectly executed patties, absolutely no issues. This is what happens when you have 20 years of cooking experience, guys. Like, no mistakes whatsoever. All right, so for the fries, we got this thing over here. It's not an oven because actually our oven is kind of broken right now, but whatever. Basically what you have to do is just add oil and the fries in it and just set a timer. I currently have it at 6 minutes, but just set a timer and yeah, after 6 minutes, everything should be done. So we're gonna pop this open real quick. Open this. Oh, now we got a bunch of 5-minute fries right here. Nothing too special. Looks good. Reach in, grab a few. Looks nice. Yeah, and there's some oil that I pre-added in there. Got the fries in my hand. Kind of just sprinkle them in throughout. But of course the fries are just the side. I'm not too hungry right now, so I'm not gonna add too much. And this looks good. As you guys can see, the fries are in there. And start. And obviously, we have a bunch of bacon over here, which we also need to add to our tasty burger. And of course, the tomatoes, which we already sliced. Obviously, an expert at doing this, by the way. Okay, there we go. A nice long strip of bacon. There we go. Just add that piece of bacon in. And it should cook relatively fast. Now, obviously, the piece of bacon is a little too big for the pan to fit, so I bended it a little bit. Should be fine, though. No problems. Fries look just about finished, so I'm gonna stop this real quick. Lift the top, and looks pretty good. I'm gonna go grab my chopsticks. I don't really like my bacon too crispy, like, you know what I'm saying? I like my bacon kind of like half crispy, half chewy. But I think a good amount of chewiness is also very important for a good slice of bacon. Now, you guys can let me know how you guys prefer your bacon down in the comment section below. And I think this piece of bacon is actually just about... Alright, so like I was saying before I got oil in my eye, piece of bacon looks just about done. We're gonna take this out and just lay it right here. Now, obviously, since the fire is still going, we're gonna take these buns and just toast them a little bit right here. Damn, buns toasted in bacon fat. Like, what else could you need, man? This is looking really good, guys. And let's get the other one in too. Okay. Ooh. 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 Wow. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. This is actually going a lot better than I thought it would. All the ingredients are in order. Now you guys are asking, Shredder, you only cooked one piece of bacon, but you have 2 burgers. Of course, I had that in complete consideration when I was cooking the bacon. You guys really thought I just forgot to cook a piece of bacon? Nah. Basically what you're gonna wanna do is just gonna cut that in half, add a little bit of bacon to each. And basically, that's because you don't want too much bacon, because bacon, it can actually be very high in fat. You really don't want to have too much, guys, especially if you want that 6-pack. And also because most of you guys probably don't have a girlfriend yet, so you might want to work on getting the body for that first. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, guys, these burgers, these burgers actually came out a lot better than I thought they would. Like, real talk, and all I have to do is add a nice slice, a little too big, a nice slice of tomato on there. Guys, we have ourselves actually a pretty decent looking burger. Like, look at this. Look at this, guys. We actually have 2 pretty decent looking burgers. I'm not gonna lie, like, these look pretty good. Look, these actually look pretty freaking good. And of course we have a bunch of fries on the side, which we're gonna add to the plate to make it look, and there you go, guys. There's our completed plate, a full course meal of 2 sliders and a side of fries. Now it's time to sit down and enjoy. Now, of course, everyone knows the most important part of any cooking show is the taste test. How does the burger taste? Well, my friends, we're about to find out. 3, 2, 1. Brown in the center. Brown in the center, not undercooked, not overcooked. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is a pretty damn good burger. This is pretty damn good. Fries could use a little more seasoning, but well cooked. Oh shoot, bro. We forgot the cheese. Are you kidding me? Bro, I completely forgot about the cheese, dude. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly, it doesn't even need cheese. I think it's just fine the way it is. I consider this a pretty big success. It's definitely a lot better than what happened last time. I think I'm improving on cooking, guys. I think I'm genuinely improving. And you guys really seem to like these cooking videos. So, like I said, guys, if you guys want more, make sure to go down there, smash the like button for more cooking videos. These are a lot of fun to do, and I definitely improve my cooking skills whenever I do these videos. So it's really, really fun for all of us, and if you guys want more, of course, make sure to smash the like button, like I said, and I also leave suggestions for future videos on what I should cook. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. My name is Shredder, and I will see all of you guys next time. See ya.
Hello? I can't leave this room. Oh, jeez, he's right there. Ah! No, we can talk about this, bro. We can talk about this.